All right, this little exercise is in response to some questions about lumbar spine safety and health. And you know who you are. Brought this specific request in thanks to some visuals from your rheumatology. So first thing I'm going to do is find a little something that I can use to fill the space in my lower back when I'm lying on the ground. So I'm just going to grab a rubber band here that I have. It's got some squeeze, it's got some softness. So when you lie down, you can feel yourself push on it, and that's the key. So when I was first taught this exercise progression, the idea was picture someone's got a little something in your lower back that's like a pressure sensitive, like a blood pressure cuff. And as you put pressure on it, you want to feel the pressure change. So I'm going to take you down to the floor here because this is where you're going to set up for your exercise. What we're going to do is take this and just stick it in your lower back. All right, so it's going to be just above the base of your pelvis there. And what you're going to do is rock your pelvis. So this is anterior pelvic tilt and posterior pelvic tilt, almost like you're going to try and flatten your back on the ground. So you want to find a spot where you can feel the pressure of that thing in your lower back. Once you've got that pressure on there, you're going to create some stiffness by sipping in or exhaling. You should feel these muscles here get a little stiffer. A little sniffle is the best way to do it for me. So my head's back and relaxed. I found that tilt. I sniffed to get some pressure. So I should feel pressure in the front and pressure all around the back. So from there, once that pressure is built, I'm going to take one foot up and then take the other foot up. And that pressure should be the same. So I use my hands to keep some poking in here to make sure these muscles are on. So this gives me feedback. These muscles are on. And that thing in my lower back could be a towel. Gives me information, pressure's on the lower back. So once that's all set up, I'm just going to try and put one foot down and come on back up. So I'm just going to alternately march one leg at a time. And if you can feel, even in this drill, that you lose that shape, you can leave both your feet down and just try and slide one foot as far as you can. Good little sniff on the way back in. So that sniff gets the stiff, and then we slide and return. So if we feel like we got it now, we'll come back up here, and the next thing is to alternate. If this starts to feel pretty easy, I can take my foot and try and push it further away. So a little further. And again, stop if you feel like you're losing that connection to your lower back or these muscles come off. So that pressure is the golden nugget for this whole drill. So this is braced, this shape is on. And if I'm good, I can start to make this a little more fun. I can alternately reach to extend my legs. And eventually I can bring both legs down at the same time, which is a lot more work because you're working all the way to those two legs. So there's your basic sequence. If this goes pretty smoothly, the next level up is to take your arms and put them into the mix. So try and put your opposite leg and arm out. And return. Opposite leg and arm out. How far can you go before you lose that stiffness or lose that spot in your lower back? So again, this could be a towel, this could be a band. You're picturing the same amount of pressure the whole time. So if I got a pressure switch and I let go, bad things happen. Let me know how that feels.